Hello guys, how have you been? It's been ages since I made an English video clip last time. Well, to make a long story short, I was a bit busy and I'm expecting that I'm gonna be snowed under with some more work to do sooner or later. Well, I know I'm kinda workaholic, but this is me. If you are learning English, listening is probably one of the biggest frustrations that you have right now. So, what I'm gonna tell you today is about listening comprehension. I got a question in the middle of the class asking, "Teacher, speaking or listening, how can I get much better at listening? I'm doing as best as I can, but I'm not improving much at it even though I'm spending a lot of time working hard at it." Well, that was a pretty good question. Most of us whose English level is intermediate have gone through this kind of stagnation despite hard work. So, I'd like to share with you some insights into why our listening skills don't improve much and what we can all do about it. Okay, first of all, let's talk about why you cannot listen. Number one, simply you don't know the meaning or expression that you hear. Let's say you pick up the expression, "I got the hang of it." You will never ever get the meaning unless you actually study that or somebody tells you the meaning of it. Well, I still remember just fine that somebody insisted that you will eventually get the meaning if you pay attention to it listening hundreds of times. Well, I partially agree with him, but that's not effective at all. Guessing just based on the context? Well, it will take forever to figure out, and it still remains ambiguous and uncertain in your head. Number two, the pronunciation is different from what you have already known. The combinations of letters or sounds are quite difficult, and your eyes play trick on you because the letters you see, they don't sound like you think they should. There's a huge gap between spelling and pronunciation. For instance, let's say you hear the word D-R-A-M-A-T-I-C. How are you going to say the word? You might say dramatic, and that's totally understandable because that's how it looks like, but that's a Korean way to say. You are supposed to say dramatic, dramatic. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, and there are thousands of words that you might have a wrong idea with, like novel, not novel, purchase, not purchase, film, not film, and all those make you hard to listen. Number three, this is not the last but most important one, liaison or linking. They are the linguistic term called yeonum in Korean. When native speakers talk, they don't pause between words, and they pronounce whole phrases or even sentences as one continuous sound. So, if you want to speak English more fluently or sound more natural, you should try that too. Alright, so from now on, I'm gonna give you some examples. It's better to put on earphones and volume up and try to fill in the blank.
I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die.
Okay, the first one was easy. Did you catch it? The answer is, who is willing to die? Who is willing to die? You gotcha? Okay, then how about this?
So this could help with that too. So this could help with that too. So this could help with that too.
How about this? The answer is, help with that too. This could help with that too. This could help with that too.
Now, part of that is due to technology. Now, part of that is due to technology. Now, part of that is due to technology.
Did you hear what she said? The answer is, part of that is due to technology. Part of that is due to technology. You got it this time too? Okay, good. The last one is grammars. If you don't know the certain rules of grammars, you will get confused to understand. Well, there are a few grammar rules which are quite tricky, but among them, the most common structure that is hard to figure out is inversions, called 도치 in Korean. Well, usually in a sentence, a subject comes first and then verb follows, but inversions gets them reversed. For example, the sentence goes like, not only did he win, but also he broke the world records. Well, generally speaking, when sentence begins with a negative terms like not, never, or hardly, inversions occurs. So the auxiliary verb should be added right behind the not only. Well, inversion is not actually necessary when you just have a normal conversation. You don't need to worry about them either, except for writing a novel, poetry, or some formal speeches. It's a very rare way to say. So, if you cannot recognize what I have mentioned before, you will not be able to keep up with what native speakers say. Okay, to sum up, we just talked about why we cannot listen. So next time, I'm going to teach you how to do shadowing, which is one of the best ways to improve both of your speaking skills and listening skills at the same time. So don't go anywhere, and I will come back to you soon. Catch you later. Bye.